gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah.
With 1.5K displays showing up everywhere, do true 2K screens still matter? Well, the iQOO 15T has a bold answer. It's currently the only phone in its segment with a real 2K display, and that's just the beginning.
Big thanks to my tech partner over in China for providing this footage. I really appreciate the support in making this video happen. Hey everyone, Stella here from techiestreet. If you're into staying updated with the newest gadgets, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our latest tech content.
This is the Azure cloud version, and honestly, it looks stunning. The layered back design creates a cloud-like effect that almost feels like a painting. Pair that with frosted glass and a matte aluminum frame, and you get a phone that feels premium, comfortable, and resistant to fingerprints. Even during long gaming sessions, the grip stays solid. Flagship vibes? Absolutely. The camera module follows the same futuristic capsule-style design as the iQOO 15 Ultra. The raised lens layout and floating lens structure add depth, giving the phone a modern and eye-catching look. Now for the main highlight, the exclusive 2K 144Hz Everest display. This is where things get interesting. With advanced 8T LTPO technology, it supports a customizable full-screen always-on display. Turn it on, and you're greeted by a huge 6.82-inch flat screen with a razor-sharp 510 ppi and up to 1800 nits brightness. It's not just smooth, it's incredibly immersive for gaming and entertainment. But iQOO didn't stop there. The display is paired with a dedicated touch chip supporting up to 4000 Hz instant touch sampling and 300 Hz multi-finger touch response. And for gamers, there's the self-developed Q3 gaming chip, pushing graphics performance to another level and fully unleashing this 2K 144Hz screen. Here's the crazy part. The phone supports ray tracing, 2K super resolution, and up to 144 FPS frame interpolation. Even better, it can run 2K and 144 FPS at the same time. That's seriously impressive. Let's look at ray tracing in Genshin Impact. Once enabled, lighting reflections become far more realistic. Light enters through doorways, reflects naturally on surfaces, and changes dynamically as you move. The difference is easy to spot. Next is 2K Super Resolution. This feature sharpens textures across the entire game in real time. In Genshin Impact, hair details look clearer, buildings appear sharper, and the whole world feels more lifelike. Now comes the real game changer. The iQOO 15T is the first phone to support simultaneous 2K 144Hz super resolution and super frame gaming. We enabled maximum resolution and 90 FPS, then activated ultimate resolution mode through the game assistant, which also turned on frame interpolation. The result, during intense battles, everything looked sharper and felt much smoother. Camera movement was fluid, visuals were cleaner, and the combination of 2K resolution with 144 Hz delivered an incredible gaming experience. And speaking of gaming, that brings us to the next big topic, performance.
Think the display was impressive? Wait until you see the performance. The iQOO 15T is powered by the Dimensity 9500 Monster Edition. It features a next-gen Monster over-core engine built directly into the chip architecture. Compared to the standard Dimensity 9500, it delivers smoother frame rates while using less power. But specs are one thing. Real-world results are what matter. In a 25°C room, with brightness set to 200 nits, we started with a 30-minute ranked 5v5 match in Honor of Kings. Excluding matchmaking, the iQOO 15T averaged an incredible 144.5 FPS. Power consumption was just 4.19 watts, and battery drain was only 6%. But here's the crazy part. Its 1% low frame rate hit 118 FPS, higher than the average FPS of some smartphones. That means gameplay stayed smooth even during the toughest moments. Next came Genshin Impact. Using the same test conditions and running through the virtual city map, the phone averaged 60.3 FPS over 30 minutes. Power consumption was only 4.05 watts, with just 7% battery usage. What really stood out was the 1% low result of 59.2 FPS. That's remarkably stable for such a demanding game, and shows exactly what the Dimensity 9500 Monster Edition can do. Now let's talk battery life, because this phone packs a huge surprise. The iQOO 15T features the largest ultra-thin 8,000 mAh Blue Ocean battery ever used in an iQOO flagship. In our test, 3 hours of daily apps plus 2 hours of gaming consumed only 40% battery. That means even with medium to heavy use, you can expect well over 10 hours of screen on time. That's seriously impressive. Charging is just as exciting. The phone supports 100-watt flash charging. In testing, it reached 59% in only 30 minutes and fully charged in just 58 minutes. Considering the massive 8,000 mAh battery, those charging speeds are hard to ignore. Now for the cameras. The main camera uses a 23mm focal length and a large 200-megapixel 1.56-inch sensor. It supports up to 4x lossless zoom, delivering strong image quality at both 46mm and 92mm focal lengths. That's the advantage of a high-resolution 200-megapixel sensor. One camera can effectively handle both wide and telephoto shots without compromise. As for pricing, the iQOO 15T starts at 3,799 yuan in China, roughly £416 in the UK, or around $558 in the US. So what's the verdict? The iQOO 15T brings something rare to this price range, a true 2K 144Hz display. Pair that with the Dimensity 9500 Monster Edition and the iQOO Q3 gaming chip, and you get support for 2K 144Hz super resolution, super frame technology, and even ray tracing. In short, it combines genuine 2K visuals with flagship-level performance at a much more accessible price. And that's exactly what makes the iQOO 15T stand out. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone!